2 N's.
And yeah, I was going to say it may.
My cochlea or whatever it's called. Not cochlea.
Your cloaca.
It went in. It's got to come back out at some
Right.
point. I just want to say, Maria, there's no reason to make this experience less enjoyable
She
for
just
me.
wants to make the podcast better, Doug. She listens.
I appreciate
she cares.
that. And I do think that, that's what's going to make it more interesting. A little bit of a struggle. We need to... Doug's got to get out there in the trenches and fight for this mantle of podcast person.
You can't just slide your way into listen to podcasts. You got to really fight for it.
Yep.
I disagree.
You got to fight for your right to listen to podcasts.
Got to fight for your right to podcast.
Yeah, that's much better. Damn, retake.
So let's hope that you at least like this podcast because it sounds like it's going to be difficult to find. And to be fair, Doug, just so you know, I'm going to be right there with you. I'm going to have to search for this thing too.
This one might not be too hard, but I think as we move forward, let's think about pushing into harder and harder.
Brandon's backpedaling a little now.
I do, and I mean this genuinely.
Yeah.
What is the benefit of making it something that's harder for me to find as opposed to making it something that I can listen to and enjoy?
Doug, are you kidding me?
No.
Every single week since basically the second episode, we've asked you, where did you listen to it and was it hard to find?
Right.
And you've answered always easily. We want to have some sort of an answer to those questions that isn't just the same thing every week.
Okay.
I mean, I know I do. My answer would have been, it's just stuff to talk about with you, Doug. Besides, I do like giving you things that are difficult or unpleasant. Now, a great example would be this Death Nut Challenge. I don't want you to really be in pain, and I knew this would have really been miserable for you. So I went, Doug, no way, buddy, you're not doing it. But in the realm of making Doug listen to podcasts, I mean, if you're going to be the eponymous Doug, it's not going to be easy, Doug. No one said this was going to be. If someone told you this was going to be easy, Doug, they were straight in line.
It's not making Doug enjoy podcasts. It's not making Doug listen to podcasts if he wants to. We want to make you listen to podcasts.
Okay. All right. So now we're really kind of we're going back to step one of.
For too long, you've had it too easy.
Yeah, that is what I feel like Maria is saying. Is
right. This should be a conversation you have with Maria.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have her find one of the niche podcasts that she wants to make.
No,
absolutely.
No,
let's get her on here.
We're not taking any more guest suggestions.
Too bad.
We're definitely doing
to
that.
Vote?
Wait, you know what?
Yeah, we've always been democratic here, Doug.
No, not at all.
Vote it down 2-1.
Then I want to say that she, like all our other listeners, should email us at
mdltpodcasts@gmail.com. Now, I'm assuming after my impassioned plea last episode for anyone, to send us a goddamn email. I'm sure I've got tons of them to talk about. And I might just do that in the next episode where we reach our hands into the MDLT mailbox.
Ooh.
Trademark. I'm excited about that. And our listeners should be excited about the opportunity to be able to be a recommender themselves to tell Doug. Yes, Doug.
So then I guess my other question is...
Doug's very excited.
I am very excited about this. Oh, my God. So if say, they don't want to go to all the hassle of opening up their Gmail... and
Doug, I'm so glad
is there
you brought
some other
this
way
up.
that they can contact us?
There absolutely is. It couldn't be easier. They go to mdltpodcast.com. They go in the right corner, upper corner, and it says contact. That's all you have to do is click it. It takes you to a little window. You fill it with words that you want us to eventually read.
Wait.
And we will.
Just random words? Just a jumble of words?
At this point, Brandon,
Sure.
I would 100% take that because no one has sent us anything.
And then again, I will say, Maria, if you do want to suggest a podcast for me to listen to, which it doesn't sound like I want you to, but those are your two means of doing it. Not whispering it in Brandon's ear and having him force it on me. You, like all our other listeners, you can
Doug
join the
really
game.
Upset about
and
that.
You can make your suggestion
slightly
the
more
right
difficult
way.
to find the next podcast. Doug is like, how dare you?
Yeah, I got to say, that is exactly what's going through my brain right
Doug
now.
is so
I thought
easily
Maria was
tilted.
my friend. I even suggested that you bring her the pumpkin bread.
You did. No, you're very kind to her.
that is
and
sweet.
she's kind to you, but she's thinking of the podcast. She's thinking about the benefit of the podcast, which Doug, as it turns out, we're just starting out. We have so many paths to
That's
explore.
true.
Brandon,
Sure.
if I gave you $5, would you lick
No,
each of these?
fuck you.
Okay. Well, Brandon, I was just testing. That is the right answer to that. And we really do love our listeners. We've gotten some awesome reviews. People saying very nice things on our. I almost scratched my face with my potentially chili-covered fingers. We have gotten some awesome reviews, and we really do want to hear from you. So if you do have a recommendation, if we're being too mean to Doug and you want to tell us to lay off of him, if we're talking over one another too much, certainly, I'm assuming most of you want to tell us that. Or, you have a fun anecdote about listening to the show, about something we said that made you think of something. Frankly, I mean, as you can hear, I'm literally willing to take anything you want to tell. Are you just sad and want a friend? You want someone to talk to? I'm here for you. Just go to mdltpodcast@gmail.com and send us a goddamn email.
To some listener, you could be the Mike Mitchell to me, where you could be their friend. They just reach out to you and be like, "Hey, let's go hang out."
Sure.
And you say, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it."
Yeah, but right, they would actually get a friend.
Yeah, they'd actually show up at their house,
a real world friend,
and then you'd never leave.
Right. I know. I desperately need a place to stay.
Maybe some of our listeners are, Ducati riding, marathon running.
Right.
Freaks.
Yeah.
Weirdos.
Well, I wasn't going to say that. I'm just going to say,
Sure.
maybe there's some nice common interests out there,
Right.
that they can bond with you,
100%.
via email, apparently.
The description of the person you've just given me, I want to meet this person. They sound amazing.
Right? They're one of my best friends.
So let's hope we all become friends soon. But for now, let our voices tickle your ears. And thank you for letting us into your heads and hearts for one more week. So you keep listening. You keep exploring. And as always, we will keep making Doug listen to podcasts. Bye-bye.